Have you ever felt like you're caught in an endless loop of anxiety, where every day blends into the next and no matter what you do, the tension just won't leave? It's like being stuck in a mental rut, with your peace of mind just out of reach. Frustrating, isn't it? But here's something to consider. What if the key to freeing yourself from anxiety isn't in endless worry and overthinking, but lies within the power of your own mind? More specifically, within the way you listen and process what you hear. Buddha wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." This wisdom holds a profound truth that we've overlooked in our fast-paced modern world. It's not just about what we think, but also about how we listen. How we interpret and internalize the sounds around us can either amplify our anxiety or help it dissipate instantly. When we talk about hearing in a way that calms anxiety, we're talking about more than just sound. We're talking about tuning into the right frequencies, the right messages, and the right intentions. This is a practice that has been understood and utilized for thousands of years. Imagine hearing the soothing sound of a gentle stream or the calming whispers of a loved one. These sounds don't just pass through your ears. They resonate with your entire being, calming your nerves and bringing you back to the present moment. When you learn to listen in this way, you're not just hearing, you're healing. William James, a wise philosopher, once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." This concept applies to listening as well. When you choose to focus on sounds that uplift and calm you, you're essentially choosing to shift your mental state from anxiety to peace. This shift is where the magic happens, and your anxiety begins to dissipate. So how can you change the game and stop anxiety in its tracks? That's what this video is all about. Keep watching until the end, because we're going to explore how the power of intentional listening can become your secret weapon against anxiety. Let's first understand how hearing works on a deeper level. Think of it as a superpower we all have, but maybe haven't learned to fully use. Hearing isn't just a physical process, it's an emotional and psychological one too. When you hear a sound, it's not just noise, it's a signal that your brain interprets and reacts to. By consciously choosing what you listen to, you can control how your mind responds. For example, have you ever noticed how certain music can instantly lift your mood, while other sounds can make you tense? That's because your brain is wired to respond to auditory stimuli. By choosing sounds that calm and center you, you can train your mind to associate these sounds with peace, not anxiety. This isn't just about passively hearing, though. It's about actively engaging with the sounds around you. Imagine the sound of rain tapping softly on the window, or the distant hum of a city at night. When you focus on these sounds, letting them fill your mind, you create a mental space where anxiety has no room to grow. Let's take this a step further. Picture yourself in a stressful situation. Maybe you're about to give a big presentation or face a difficult conversation. Instead of letting the anxiety take over, close your eyes for a moment and focus on the calming sounds you've trained yourself to recognize. Hear the soothing rhythm of your breath, the steady beat of your heart. In this moment, anxiety starts to lose its grip on you. Studies have shown that when people listen to calming sounds regularly, their bodies and minds begin to respond more positively to stress.
It's like reprogramming your brain to handle anxiety differently. Instead of reacting with fear, your mind starts to associate these sounds with calmness and control, helping you stay centered.
But what about those times when anxiety seems overwhelming? This is where practice and consistency come in. Just as with any skill, the more you practice listening with intention, the better you'll get at calming your anxiety.
Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth or checking your phone. Over time, this constant mental rehearsal will reshape how your mind responds to stress.
Here's a simple exercise to start with. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a peaceful setting, maybe a quiet forest or a serene beach. Now focus on the sounds around you. Hear the rustling of leaves, the gentle lapping of waves, or the distant call of a bird.
Let these sounds fill your mind, pushing out any anxious thoughts. This isn't just a mental getaway, it's training. You're teaching your brain to create and believe in a reality where anxiety has no place.
Remember, the way you hear can change the way you feel. It's like learning a new language, a language of calm and peace. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be amazed at how easily anxiety can fade away.
So, what happens next? How does this practice of intentional listening really change things for you?
The answer lies in your subconscious mind. This part of your brain is like the engine room of a ship, keeping everything running smoothly even when you're not consciously aware of it. Your subconscious is incredibly powerful in shaping your reality, and it listens closely to the sounds you focus on.
When you intentionally listen to calming sounds, you're giving your subconscious a new script to follow. It starts to align your actions, your habits, and even the way you perceive stress. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real and imagined sounds. So when you fill your mind with peaceful, calming sounds, your body and mind begin to act as if they are truly in a peaceful environment.
This is where real change happens. As you continue to practice intentional listening, you're programming your subconscious to handle stress and anxiety differently. You start to navigate life with a sense of calm and control, even in situations that would have previously triggered anxiety. But it's not just about listening. It's about applying this practice in your daily life. Imagine using this technique before a stressful event, like a job interview or an important meeting. Picture yourself hearing the calming sounds you've practiced with, allowing those sounds to center you. This mental rehearsal builds your confidence and prepares you for success. In closing, remember that the power to stop anxiety lies within you, specifically within the way you listen. This isn't just a passive process. It's an active, intentional practice that can transform your mental state. So start today. Take a few minutes to focus on the sounds that calm you, and let this practice become a part of your daily routine. Your thoughts, combined with the way you listen, have the power to reshape your world. As Norman Vincent Peale once said, "Change your thoughts, and you change your world." By changing the way you listen, you can create a life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video that could help bring peace to your life.